should also actively involved in the intergovernmental cooperation group for Indian Ocean tsunami warning and mitigation systems of IOC UNESCO activities as a member of its working groups and task teams. In recognition of his outstanding contribution to Tsunami Warning Center, Ministry of Mines, Government of India honored him with National Geoscience Award for the year 2010 in the disaster management category. So, with this short introduction, I would now request Mr. Ajay Kumar to start his presentation.
Okay, thank you, sir. Is it audible?
Yes, sir, audible.
Okay, thank you. So, first of all, good evening to all. So, I would like to thank Dr. M.R. Samal for inviting me for this lecture. So, first of all, I will share my presentation, then I will start my presentation. Just a minute. Sir, is it visible presentation?
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay. Yeah. So now I'm going to explain about the tsunami hazards and vulnerability. So as my name is Ajay, working as a scientist at Indian Tsunami Early Warning Center at INCOIS, Hyderabad. So now I'm going to brief about the how tsunamis are generating terminology as well as what are the causes. Also means how tsunami warning center works, how we'll provide the warnings and like bulletins are how look like. So and tsunami ready program and preparedness activities and vulnerability relevant activities. So coming to like so what is a tsunami means actually tsunami is the Japanese word. So its meaning is the arbor wave. So it came from the Japan actually. So actually tsunami meaning is tsunami is the ocean gravity wave. So it's like a formed due to the large scale displacements of sea surface. So specialty of the tsunami is it's a travel without losing the energy with more distance. So that's why actually it's a damaging is more. So like tsunamis it comes, so damage will be more than the any other disasters like any like earthquake, cyclones. So in the case of cyclones, it will be impact only particular region, but in the case of tsunami, it can impact entire ocean. So these are the some pictures. Suppose you know about the post tsunami. So these are this is the like picture how tsunami may happen. And and tsunami characteristics are the actually tsunami, especially it's a long wave waves, so which travels so few meters to few hundred kilometers, and it's a periods of tsunami is there like few minutes to like around 5 to 10 minutes to an hour. So that's why in the open ocean we won't observe in the tsunami, but whenever it comes to coast, all waves come together. That will be damage will be more. And the speed of the tsunami in the ocean is around 800 kilometers per hour, like equal to jet speed. But whenever it comes to coast, it's like a 30 kilometers per hour. And wave heights of the tsunami in the ocean is very small. It's less than a meter. But whenever it comes to coast, it's a few meters, sometimes more, like more than 10 meters as well. So what are the causes? So generally, tsunamis are causing due to the earthquakes. So around 80 to 84% of the tsunamis are due to the earthquakes. And apart from that, there are other causes like landslides, volcanoes, and meteorites also can cause the tsunamis. So coming to the each part, suppose how earthquakes can be causing. So actually, our like called tectonic plates. So these plates are moving each other. So generally there are three types of movements may occur. One is called convergent, another one is like divergent, one more is called transform. So when is the convergent plate movement occurred, it's also called subduction zoning. Entire water column will be uplifted, so that water will be reached to the coast in the form of waves. So other cause is the due to the landslides or slumps. So generally, what happens? So not land-based landslides won't generate tsunami. So whenever like coastal or some, most of the parts actually what happens in the ocean itself, some hills will be there inside. So whenever it got drop the body of segments, then it will be affected the water column. So due to that, actually, so tsunami are generated. So in actually in Indonesia, there is a Krakatoa volcano. So sorry, in Indonesia, in recently there was a tsunami in Palu, so which was caused around 2,000 people. So there is a chances to generate tsunami. So and one more cause is volcanoes. So volcanoes, suppose if we take the Indian Ocean, there is a like Krakatoa volcano is there in the Indonesia. So this is the that was erupted in 1883. Before the eruption, so there are a lot of volcanoes were there. This eruption, so only few volcanoes there. So apart then recently, again recently there was a volcano in the Indonesia. It's called Krakatoa. So this small part of this Krakatoa island was again erupted in 2018. That also caused the tsunami. It's lost around more than 500 people. So I'm telling you about the just recent histories only. So these all are causes to generate the tsunami, and very recently, in last month itself, there was volcano in the Tonga Islands. So in the Pacific Ocean near to Australia and Fiji, so there was a island called Tonga. So this island got erupted. Due to that, so there was a tsunami was generated. It's observed around 1.5 meters in the tide gauges, but there was a minor tsunami was generated. That entire Pacific Ocean, the tsunami wave activity was observed. So these are the two examples how tsunamis are generating and how it's causing the damage. So generally, during the tsunami phase, there are four stages will be there. So first stage is called generation. So this generation is due to earthquakes, landslides, volcanoes, like that. But after generation, there is a phase called propagation. So propagation is a traveling. So whenever it's got enter water column is after, generally what happens? Generally, say if one tsunami got generated, uh, speed will be if we take the deep ocean. If suppose ocean depth is 5,000 meters, then height of the tsunami will be just 1 meter in the open ocean, and speed of the tsunami is around 800 kilometers per hour. So in the case of say 4,000 meters, then height will be it's around 1.5 meters and speed will be around 700 kilometers per hour. So like that, if suppose if we reach that ocean column depth is say 500 meters, then that height will be increased. Like it will be 2 meters and speed will be decreased. Like it's a root GH formula. So based on that, it will be travel. And coming to the near coast, so it's around height will be 3 meters and speed will be again reduced to 110 kilometers per hour. And near to land, so height you see like example in the ocean, if it is 1 meter, whenever it comes to the coast, it will be 9 meters. So like that, it will be height will be increased and the speed will be decreased whenever it's reached the coast. So due to that, actually, so damage will be occurred. So whenever we are in the open ocean, so like suppose then that damage will be won't be there. Like if any ships and vessels are there, generally we advise it if during the tsunami that should be moved to the into the ocean. So like in the coastal waters only, along the coast areas, damage will be involved. So then it's called inundation. So inundation means it's